Obama said that he loves it when we bring up the deficit. And like I said in the last donation, if you love it, then you're in luck and at fault. And as promised, you are going to hear more of it.
I think what's happening. Propaganda.
And if they start trying to give you a bunch of facts and figures.
Oh no, how dare we come at you with facts? How stupid of me. How dare we do that? Okay, you liberals need to understand the economy is in the state that it's in because you Democrats got your way more than you didn't. Don't blame the war, because just like you confused moonbats used to say the earth is gonna die from global cooling, you now say it's global warming. You liberals used to accuse America of going to war because that's how America boosts its economy and makes itself rich and positions itself as the world's superpower with blood money and oil and weapons trading and whatnot. You liberals have long accused America of being unjustly rich because of things like our wars and we steal other nations' resources. Now you schizos are trying to blame the crashing economy on war. So which is it? Does war make America rich or poor? The blamer-in-chief goes on to say this.
I inherited a $1 trillion deficit. We had a surplus, they turned it into a deficit.
Okay, you say we had a surplus. We also had an attack on our country. That profoundly affected our economy negatively. A major goal of Al-Qaeda, by the way. Commerce was kind of in shock after that. Oh, and since you liberals won't let us explore for our own oil, we've been at the mercy of other countries who hate us, jacking up the cost of it, which affects the price of everything. Oh, and how do you say that Bush came into office with a surplus from Clinton when there was a $5 trillion debt? Can it really be both? Debt and surplus don't really mix. And stop saying you signed in things like tax cuts. Tax incentives are not tax cuts. You can't tell a business things like, hey, we'll cut your taxes if you hire people. No. The business should be allowed to keep their own money first so they can have that money to hire people in the first place. And of course you liberals always bring up and poo-poo the trickle-down effect in light of businesses being able to keep more of their money. If that's the case, why would you be okay with businesses getting a so-called tax break after they hire? Is that gonna make the trickle-down effect work better? Liberals are suckered by their own BS.
Spending under my administration has grown more slowly than under any president in 60 years. So,
dang, no wonder why Hollywood loves you so much. You're so good at making up stories. Dude, you could be a highly sought after writer after your term. Hey, and what spending are you talking about? You didn't specify. I think the reason why you're able to say that with a straight face is because you must be talking about private sector spending. Oh, I get it. Of course he can say that and apply that to how the government is spending money more and more slowly, because as far as liberals are concerned, private sector money is the government's money to spend anyway. Of course. You know what I think is funny? Is Obama keeps crying about the $1 trillion deficit he inherited from the previous administration. Well, if he's so fixed on placing blame on a previous administration, then he is literally going to turn himself inside out, blaming himself for the economy he's going to inherit from his previous term if he's reelected. But check this out. If you Democrats are so damn smart and swear that you can do everything better than Republicans, then you should have had no problem reversing the damage that the so-called Republicans have done. But despite you liberals being so much smarter than us, you made it worse and increased the deficit and, of course, the debt far beyond what the inferior-minded Bush did. That's like Obama saying that dog of yours made a mess, but I can clean it up. But what he ends up doing is letting in more dogs to crap and pee all over your house, and even he himself takes a crap in the middle of your living room floor, making the initial problem that he said he could fix in the first place far, far worse. And then he has the nerve to say this.
it's like somebody goes to a restaurant, orders a big steak dinner, martini, all that stuff, and then, just as you're sitting down, they leave. And accuse you of running up the tab.
Obama, you can try to use your bake-the-cake martini and steak analogy all you want. Everything about the Democrat Party is about leaving people with the bill. Your healthcare plan leaves the people with the bill. Your green industry leaves the people with the bill. Abortion leaves the people with the bill. Your bailouts leave the people with the bill. Welfare and food stamps leaves the people with the bill. Everything about you Democrats leaves the people with the bill, so don't even try it. I'm Alfonso Rachel with Zonation, where we know it would be pointless for us to order a steak dinner and then get up and leave you with the bill, because you would end up paying for that steak dinner with our money anyway. Oh no, how dare we come at you with facts?